Yo, what up you guys? Welcome back to another one of these videos. Today we're going to talk about how to instantly improve your balance with rings. Now, this is not something that I invented. It's just something that I found by myself. And after I started using this, I noticed that there's also other people using it as well. So don't think of it as I invented this thing, it's a new creation. No. It is very old and it's pretty much like common sense in a way. I have no idea who started doing this first, but I'm out of breath. But I don't know who started doing this first, but it does make a lot of sense once you know the thing. So for me, with rings, the problem has always been not seeing any point. Like if you have a club or a stick or something, there's always a spot. You can spot on, right? You watch that and it stays there easily. With ring, because it's such a weird shape, when you have that imbalance, you don't have like, here it could fall to the sides and you don't see, especially if you don't have dirty rings or like this way, it can fall that way or here. So it's, for me, there wasn't not like a clear point to look at unless you had very dirty rings and then you could see a spot. So the obvious solution was to make a spot. So what I did here, this is the tip. You see these white marks? These are just like a marker. Just have a black magic marker, a Sharpie or whatever, and you put markings on every one of them. You see? All over the rings, there's these black dots. And that is the super secret one tip to improve your ring balances immediately, just like that. I could never do a ring balance. When I switched, when I put this on my ring to try it out, it was just putting it and boom, wait, what? It stays there. And I'm like, no, don't get me wrong. If you've never done balances, you're not gonna be able to do that. But I have done a lot of club balances before, but never ring balances. I could never hold a ring this way because it just falls away. Now when it comes to the dot, you just put that, and when you put it, doesn't matter if it's this way or this way, now it becomes a stick in a sense. Now it becomes a club, because now all you do is just look at one point and that's your point. Now it doesn't matter that it has this shape. All you're gonna see, you can have your head here, your eyes here, you're just gonna look at a dot. And you're gonna see just one mark and it will make it into stick. And one of the benefits, like why I put so many, is I can just do that and watch one of them, okay? So it's just there and I can look at one. Now if I have a high jumping pattern, I can look at higher. I can look at the higher point like this, or even here. But if I have like a lower jumping pattern, I can look at here or here and still be able to keep the balance, okay? And I think I have let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I put 16, I guess. So I put up, down, and then sides, and then in between 2, in between 2, 2 and 2. You can put 3, it doesn't really matter how many you put. I like that big space between each of them, okay? And it depends on the marker you have. What I do, I just take a whole bunch of rings and let me show you. This is what I literally do. I take a marker, okay? And I just, you open up the cap and you put your rings here on the table and I just drew a line, drew a line, drew a line, you go a little bit, drew a line, and you just make a line, and that's it. And it's like audience won't see them. Like you in a camera when you're close up, yeah, you can obviously see it. You can see that. But here, if you didn't know that they exist, look at that. Can you see the black mark? Can you see the black mark? No, obviously you can't. And you're like 3 meters away, the camera now. That is like 1 meter away. So audience will not be able to see it, okay? Trust me. And even if they do, who cares? It doesn't matter. But yeah, they're not gonna see it from far away, and it will help you tremendously. All the spinning stuff, it helps you because you have a clear focus point. It helps you with the turning, it helps you with the putting it on, it helps you with keeping the balance. It's just instant tip to get much better balance with rings. So I highly recommend it, okay? For me, it went be able to do it like this way when you have a little bit dirty ring to being able to hold it any way I want and be able to juggle with it as well, just like that. And again, it doesn't make you a better balancer. You have to be a good balancer to be able to do this, but it will make your ring balance into a club balance in a sense, if you know what I mean. So it will make the ring, the shape, it changes the shape of the ring so it falls everywhere into sort of like a stick. So you're just holding a stick, you're holding a club on a balance, even if it's a ring. And it doesn't matter if it's this way or this way. And it also helps if you're making stuff like this, it also helps with that, because now I'm just looking here at the top. Ooh, damn it. So I'm just looking at the top to seeing that perfect mark. And yeah, I know that somebody might be thinking, what about the color changing rings? Where to get those? I make them myself. It's painted. And I know there's some people saying there, some gurus are telling that you cannot paint rings. The paint won't stick. This, did them once, 1.5 years ago. Still, I've done over 150 shows, close to 200 shows with these. They have traveled in my bag. And you see the paint? It's still on, still on, still on, still on, still on, and still on. You can make the paint stick if you know what you're doing, okay? And this is something that I teach in my Juggling Mastery. There's a lot of different stuff in Juggling Mastery. If you're interested in it, depending on when you're looking at this, right at this moment when the video is made, there's a huge discount. And I'll put the links down below for the discount codes, and you can actually choose. You can pay the full price, obviously, of course, but you can choose to get 30% discount, 50% discount, or even 70% discount if you want. And it's because, you know, not everyone has a lot of money, but if you want to support my work, definitely get the Juggling Master now, because it is on a huge sale. And you can choose, depending on how much money you have, you can choose what discount code you want to use. So if it's still valid when you look at the video, you will see the link down below. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Definitely if you're into ring juggling or you do balancing with rings, definitely check that out. I think it's an amazing tip. I really love that, and like I said, it's not my invention. I did discover it by myself, but after that I noticed that there are other jugglers who's using it as well. But not so many. I don't know why. Because it is sort of like a common sense thing. You cannot see the balance point, you don't see where the spot, so you make it. Duh, but still, not that many people look and use it. I only know 2 jugglers before that I have seen used it. So it's very strange, why not more? But anyways, thank you so much for watching. That is a fantastic way to improve your ring balances. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next, not a lesson, video. See you in the next video. Boom!